All right. Welcome back for English Language Arts. Here's our objective for today. I will be able to connect variant vowel sound to words in a text. Now, this is the sound that we're going to be talking a lot about today, and it's called a variant vowel, and I'm going to go over that. So, vowels stand for more than just one sound. Some vowel sounds are called variant sounds because they are neither long nor short sounds. So, for instance, we have this short I sound like I, and the long I sound like I. This one is variant because this one's neither long or short. Listen to the words fall and longer. Both words have the same vowel sound but are spelled completely different, right? Our long and short A, right? A long A says its name, like A, and a short A says ah, and this is saying all. It's got the ah. So it's almost like an O, the way that sounds, like longer. But short O is like ah, like top, right? And or a long O, it could be oo, or it could be O that says its name. But both of these have the same actual vowel sound of this kind of short ah sound, longer, fall. So these are all the different spellings. K-ot, all, draw, longer, but-ot. So all of these spellings have the same sound. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and put on this chart, where would these words be placed? Small. So the A-L is what is making the sound. So you would put it over here. Chalk has the A-L, and it would go here. Okay, so you go ahead and continue the rest. And then what you're going to do is actually work with our spelling words. Our spelling words are awful, called, dawn, pause. Now this one's hard. Okay, actually this one isn't even on here. A-U, pause. So I think I'm going to have to change this to just A-U instead of A-U-G-H. Ox, taught, thawing, walls. Okay. Then after you're done and have practiced that ah sound, you're going to go to Communities Then and Now on Benchmark and go to page 30. It's called Wind and Wildflowers. As you read, underline any words that have that same ah sound to it. When you are done with that, you're going to come to this slide and you're going to write the words that you found. So use that pen tool that's on Benchmark to help you keep everything organized, or the highlighter. Either one's fine. After that, I have some questions for you about the story that you read. How did the people build the sod house? What did the family do to survive the winter? What does the narrator say about the good and the bad things about living on the prairie? So you need to answer those questions after you read the text, okay? And then you're going to go over to this slide and give me sentences for each of our spelling words, okay? A little spelling practice today. After you're done with all that, we're going to be working on body paragraph 2. You have been doing an amazing job on your paragraphs thus far. We are done with our introduction. We are done with body paragraph 1. And then after today, you will be done with body paragraph 2. So that is excellent. So the questions that you're going to be answering is, what is the community's weather and climate like? We learned a little bit about climate in our animal adaptations workbook. But we're actually going to be learning a lot more about climate in our next unit. So this is going to just kind of get you started, okay? Does it snow or is it sunny? Has the community ever experienced any natural disasters? Now, when I'm talking about natural disasters, I'm talking tornadoes, earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, and I don't know if I could think of any more at this moment. And so one of the things that you could do if you're having a hard time, if you don't know if your community has ever experienced a natural disaster, when you go to Google, you could type that, okay? So I know that I like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And it's important to also include the state because sometimes there's other cities that have the same name. For instance, in California, we do have a Pittsburgh, California. So if I just wrote Pittsburgh natural disasters, I might not get what I'm looking for. So I'm doing Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania natural disasters. Hurricane. All right. So that seems to be one of the big things that has happened here. There was a blizzard. But the most recent one was Hurricane Agnes, June 1972. Oh, wait, no. There's some in 2011. Hurricane Irene, Tropical Storm Lee, or Hurricane Sandy. So it seems like hurricanes is something that happen in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I would say, and since it's happened more than one times, I would say maybe as my answer, has the community ever experienced any natural disasters? I would say Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania has had multiple hurricanes throughout their history, okay, or something like that. Does it snow or is it sunny? Now, that's something that you could use. Google Earth could tell you what their weather is like in the summer, what it's like in the winter. But if you do have experience with whatever city that you chose, or if you happen to know, for instance, I know that it snows in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, because I watch football in the winter and I could see the snowy field, and the field is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I know that it snows. And so I don't necessarily have to have any evidence to know that it snows in the winter, but I don't know what it's like in the summer. So maybe I would type that as a question here in Google. All right. So here is the slides for resources. You're more than welcome to use those as you are doing your research. PE today, it is Wednesday. I hope you're wearing purple. I'm wearing my purple today. And silent reading. Please silently read, and please click the turn in button when you are done with your assignments, so that way I know it is ready to be graded. Please also do not forget to say hi to me in Google Hangouts so I can count it towards attendance. All right, so that is it for English Language Arts today, and I will talk to you later.